continuing this VCT offseason, it will be Sentinels representing the Americas.
Oh, I like the bunny ears, Zekin.
Securing that second seed from Group B, it will be Team Liquid.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, the firepower has been tremendous. You know, are they going to be able to keep it up here against the Sentinels?
The Trailblazers is going to be traded for the slow orb. Still one more in the bank as well.
Yep, and that's really nice. This buys a little bit of extra time here for Team Liquid to get their rotations over. You still do have John QT on the other side of the map, starting to get some pretty decent information, and that's going to be the rotation call here for the IGL of Sentinels to get everyone over to the other side.
Yeah, makes it all the way into heaven. Just barely does not cross paths with Yampi, so neither of them quite well aware of the other's position. I mean, John QT, he may get a little too eager here if he overextends. Now the question is Enzo, is he aware that heaven's been empty this entire time? The ping coming out from John QT and the jump ping from Enzo, but he's not going to be able to win the duel. Now it's up to Keiko. He gets the trade, and Yampi, he just was not spotted. What is that? The triple headshot, the track in the air on the operator's position. Now a judge in the hands of Mystic, waiting in garage. Team Liquid would not mind if a Sentinels gets funneled in through here.
No doubt. They're going to use the boom bot to check, but it goes wide.
He goes right around it. Oh, he can't get the shot. That nerve coming in strong against the judge. Zelsis will get taken down quite low, but the heal available from Saucy, and Sentinels still 50 seconds on the clock. They can reset, reclaim control of both mid and B garage before they make their site entry.
Yeah, and they will have the toxic screen to work with. A couple guiding lights, paranoia available. Still one snake bite for Zelsis. So a few tools in the bag for Sentinels to try to get this done, to try to make sure that they're able to secure this very important round already. Ooh, looks like they have pretty easy access here. Nobody's other than Yampi anywhere near this, so.
Well, I mean, Team Liquid, they kind of committed to the stack on A with the operator. They wanted to keep it safe. Yampi, just with a ghost, he was here early, see if anyone pushes out into alley. Not going to find a target there, but Team Liquid, if they want to go for the retake, they're going to need to get an early kill, and Yampi can't find the target. Zelsis with the Vandal, clean with the headshot, and that is the cue for Team Liquid to slowly back up, just wait.
Then you're going to have John QT, that Cypher ult already, and they're going to try to take advantage of it. They saw Nats, the only one over on the A side, and they are going to try to punish it, while Zelsis on the other end of the map tries to keep them a little bit busy, tries to delay the rotations as much as he can.
Yeah, I mean, that single-handedly buys so much time, and at the end of the day, it still keeps Yampi guessing on where that lurk might be coming in from. Team Liquid, they are basically playing against the clock at this point, and in a 4v5 with an operator in hand, it's not looking easy for them. Nats just hoping someone over-aggresses, but look at the restraint from Sentinels. They're just not giving a single opportunity for the operator to get a free shot. They're happy to just wait and then slowly make their exit. Ten's even sending the paranoia. He's actually going to try to push through, see if he can find the operator. Won't find the weapon, but he'll find another kill against Nats. Now trying to wrap around, and that's the operator down here from Mystic. Stranded in heaven. Team Liquid will not recover it. They will have to run for their lives. In terms of utility of the next slow orb as well. Paranoia is still at the ready in case they try to jump across. Now that's the wall and the slow orbs down. 45 seconds still on the clock. Sentinels, now they just really have to worry about that potential paranoia that could deny the entire entry. So they will go for a split push in from heaven. Second already through, ready to pounce onto the site. Enzo, he needs to get this kill. Can he get it? He finds one. Not able to lock onto Tens as he drops down. Tens just getting sight, keeping Team Liquid at bay, and the creep out. Yampi finds him on a swivel, and that's going to be a 3 versus 2 on the retake.
None of those Seekers went towards Zelsis.
Zelsis almost finds that kill, but not able to clean it up just yet. John QT has been spotted, so Team Liquid well aware that this is going to be a left-right wide angle. John QT wants the early kill on heaven. Zelsis, is he ready for the pop flash? He can't swing in time, but he does hide out. Now Zelsis against 3 members, but he is relatively low. They are going to make sure they chase through, and he'll spray down 1. Yeah, Team Liquid continuing the lead, getting very close to a couple of these big ultimates. Of course, the Resurrection and the Viper's Pit going to be notable there. Meanwhile, Sentinels, if they can get into the site, maybe even with the help of the Seekers, they can try to secure 1 round again on the board with Zelsis' Viper's Pit. Now a heavy focus on the ramps, but Spike still left a bit further behind. Sentinels trying to identify the weakness, and Enzo says, well, you're not going to find it this time around.
I've got your
trade. Yeah, the trade for John QT, though.
Oh, Tens trying to chase through. He knows they were tagged, and the Seekers just trying to be the shield there, but it's going to still be a 1-for-1 trade. Tens, he hears the shadow step, but it's Mystic. Tens has the guess, and it's going to be in the smoke. The Omen Mind Games now, the Viper's Pit to cut off B alley, trying to buy time for Saucy. Now Saucy's very low. If Keiko is able to peek out at the right time, he could still ruin the plans of Sentinels. Toxic screen being used as well for safety. Guiding Light just to check, as Zelsis has had to protect the Viper's pit. Team Liquid choosing to group up, but they don't have an idea of exactly where Tens has gone.
Oh, they're going to need some good utility here. Good paint shells, Paranoia to clear the backside of this if they're going to maybe have a really good chance with Tens on this lurk.
Finds one. Oh, if he was able to stay alive, so much time would have been bought. But now that he goes down, Team Liquid confident they can go into the site. And Saucy going for another curveball. He's going for the wraparound as we see the double pit come up. Zelsis has been pushed out. The snake bite going to be used to buy time. Saucy, he's got the ping down. And Team Liquid, they have no idea. They aren't even suspecting that there's going to be yet another member up in heaven. Zelsis just trying to draw even more gunfire. The defuse comes through, and there's the fire from the Bulldog from above. Zelsis gets the cleanup. Yampy trying to shut down this potential push with the showstopper online from Zekin, and Sentinels, they're not stopping at all. It's been a 5-step from the get-go. They're relying on that ultimate. It will find the target onto Keiko. Curious to see if he caught vision of Yampy as well, as we're going to see the crowd around from heaven. But Sentinels, they are on top of each other, making sure they have each other's backs. The trades come through as Tens finds the last kill. Now only Enzo left alive. Resurrect online, but all the corpses way out in the open.
Spike planted.
He's gonna have to do it on his own. Throws the slow orb. He will hear the drop. Trapwire online as well. Oh, the bait with the resurrect. He's hoping that it's going to be a swing around, but at the very least, now it's a 2v2. The Paranoia is still alive as well. The right target to resurrect, and from the shadows, from Tens all the way out. And Sentinels, they have no way of identifying this. Sure, you can guess, but at that point, there's just so many angles you have to cover. Now Team Liquid quick on the tail. This is going to be a couple beats faster than Sentinels would have bargained for. We don't see them coming back around to get the swing. Oh, the nice shot onto John QT as he tries to hop around the pillar. Now Zekin has an idea. He's just going to hold this close angle. He finds one target, repositions on the rafters. Team Liquid buying time for Yampy to try to go all the way around. The smoke comes out from Tens. We'll see if that's going to stop the sky. And Saucy also ready for the push back out from Ali as well as Sentinels. They've got a couple layers to this post plant.
Oh, Tens.
Tens has his crosshairs trained, but this one timing, Yampy goes for the pop flash, and he will get the kill onto Tens. Can't get the spray down onto Zelsis, and the rest of the team, Zekin picking up 4.
At least one player potentially from that camera if he had checked it. He's barely going to win that fight against Enzo.
Yeah, and I think that opens up the site entirely. The death on Mail, no follow-up trades there. John QT still watching his back. The trapwire now set up for the potential flank. And we'll see if Team Liquid commits to it or not. Just trying to clear out mid for the time being. See if John QT is still lurking around. Either way, weapon rate not in their favor. Now you kind of have to hope that Yampy hits some miraculous shots with the Marshal. He's oftentimes good for at least one, but can he get 2 or 3? Which is the number they're going to need. Tries to get the shot into Zekin, misses. He's just waiting for these trades to peek out. And Sentinels, as soon as they get the spike plant down, they've always been so static against the retakes here, making sure that they don't peek out one by one. Saucy hiding out after getting a scratch through the box. And Team Liquid, the idea is clear. They just want to keep them trapped in here to die to the spike, take away some of these weapons, maybe get a couple free kills, but it's going to be Zekin with another. He's trying for the third, and he will get it. And this is kind of the classic setup one area of the Cypher, right? Cypher on A, main, draw the attention, main force on B, this time relying on the showstopper. Now it's going to go clear the site first. They're just relying that there are going to be members in backside, even the paint shells to make sure this is a good execute into site B, as Sentinels will take control of this part of the map.
That's great punishment there. Mystic's really been liking that area behind the edge of the map there, and Keiko only taking a little bit of damage and graze. Here we go. Let's see what they can get done on this retake. It's going to be very, very challenging, a 3v5.
Seeker's online, but Nats gets caught. He's good for one. Keiko, he needs to get another, but no, it's going to be the 1v3, and Yampy can't do it.
Saucy here, going to dodge that, trying to catch a little bit of damage with the right clicks. Doesn't really do too much. Yampy taking a smidge of damage.
Yeah, Yampy hears it. He's got his crosshairs trained. Saucy just going to back up, allowing Tens to get the trade all the way from screens, but no info coming through, and Zelsis is now aware that it's going to be a push, and the snakebite gets the debuff onto Enzo. He runs right into the right click, and the Sage now goes down. Team Liquid trapped in Mail. They have to back out. The next snakebite as well. They don't know if there's been further rotates. There's still 50 seconds, so they can try to rework the map, but so much intel that they'll have to regain here.
Saucy's still hanging on to a lot of utility. He's still got that Trailblazer in the back pocket if necessary. Not sure if he's saving it for the retake or just going to wait for a timer, maybe like 25 seconds to send it out and do a check
30 seconds left.
Onto like ropes or something like that from where he's standing right now. Meanwhile, the rest of Team Liquid is rotating over, and they're going to have to make a go towards the A site. Time's running low.
Paint shells and the smoke to try to keep Tens at bay. He'll still get quite a few shots onto Mystic, though. Oh, Saucy gets spotted, trying to get the heals over to his teammates. He's going to be sacrificed, but John QT there for the trade. Still a numbers advantage for Sentinels as Spike barely going down. Keiko going for a very risky play. Tries to swing on. He gets the wide swing and the double onto Tens. Now just John QT full health, but only a classic in hand against two ghosts. But two members that can't even add up to 100 HP. The right clicks, can they come through for John QT? He's trying to close the distance. Wants to get the jump on him. They haven't noticed that he's gone all the way around, but they've also hit in their bodies. The fake, John QT, the paint shells come out. Gets one, but the paint shells are gonna buy enough time. He has to stick it right now, and he's gonna have to go for the half, and Mystic knows it. That Team Liquid comes in, Saucy with util at the ready just to make it a bit more advantageous, but Team Liquid, they sense something's fishy, right? You heard the whole dorm, so Enzo's looking for that. The Paranoia comes out there trying to create more distance, but Keiko just a bit too close. Saucy gets another one as well. Yampy, he's been Paranoia, the Mystic goes down. All the weapons on the floor, and Sentinels, they'll get their pick of upgraded rifles as Enzo stuck on the other side of the map with only a ghost in hand.
Oh, that smoke timing so good for the Sentinels there. They're able to find a kill. It comes down. They're able to spam through for another. Now just Enzo with nothing but a ghost and a dream, trying to find space behind Sentinels to get back to this spike. But
30 seconds
what
left.
a trap play, Team Liquid. Even though I think they had a decent read on it, Will, they're just not able to respond. No, that's good.
Oh, they were so good about it during the post plants this time, kind of assuming that their advanced weaponry will give them the advantage. These members are low, but not enough time. I mean, Enzo knows he just has to bulldoze through
for these rotations over to the other side of the map.
Oh, even the Omen smoke, it draws out Sentinels entirely, and Tens will hear the util now, but he can't risk it too much. He has that Phantom, doesn't want to give it up. Going to look for potentially a spray here. Here's any gunshots, maybe some close footsteps. Team Liquid not overextending just yet. Oh, and the Trailblazer doesn't spot him. Tens will get one kill. Now a 4v4 weapon, still advantageous here for the Sentinels on the defending side. The heals coming out from Saucy, but they want to start pushing through. Not going to regroup altogether just yet. Oh, the wall blocks the blast pack for just a bit, but he's still able to creep through, and Enzo has no idea. He thinks he still has more time. And now the remaining two members of Team Liquid, only one left, stuck on the ramp. Yampy just wants an extra kill. Goes for the pop flash. Zelsis buying time for the defuse. Already at the AVL. Now just going to be a fast execute from Team Liquid. They haven't cleared all the trap wires just yet. It's going to be Mystic going up first, and he's dodged everything. Going well onto the rafters. John QT just cannot track him at all. Oh, the Magician himself back on the field on the Omen. Celsius, he knows this Omen is dug deep, but Mystic just wants to buy time. He just wants info. Celsius looking for the swing. He'll take a smattering of damage, but still healthy enough to continue the fight. 3v4 on the retake for Sentinels, and they even it down to a 3v3. Ali now being cleared with the Paranoia, a trading of the guiding lights, and now Yampy and Saucy, it's just going to be a peaking battle, and Yampy says, you know what, we'll commit to the stronger fight on site. He's got to lose that one out as Tens gets another clear, and so does Celsius. Sentinels, they've given up entire mid control. They had to use so much util on the side of B. So he pushes out, gets the Seekers online, and also makes sure that A main's still somewhat safe. Now the execute coming in from Team Liquid, but they've lost a lot of speed. The wall finally going up. Paranoia can still come through to delay the entry point though, and they've realized no one's been jumping out. The Seekers from Yampy going to be falling out the counter Seekers as well from Saucy. It's going to keep them trapped up, and they even know one is still in A main. Sentinels has all the information, and second just sprays down past the cabbages as Tens goes for the flank. Eventually falls, but second has been holding the fort. Showstopper going out for a third kill, and Team Liquid only 15 seconds remaining on the clock. Another pop flash, and second on for the fifth kill here. Can he clean house? Here's the spike. Oh, the reload. Can't get the entire wipe. As of course, to see
planted.
Celsius.
Oh!
What? Try to bring things back to a tie. Now Sentinels, a good adjustment. They gave up a bit too much space. They had to use way too much utility. John QT does get pushed back. He's been paranoid, but the trap wire is still there. He gets one kill, the Neuro Theft online, and he's escaped. And his teammates are here working off of the pings. A second kill. They still haven't cleared a main, and there's the operator. Now Enzo getting that information, but a bit too late to recover this round, it seems, as Celsius gets the trade from behind.
Trap wires for the entries.
Oh,
Saucy.
this timing. Okay, he's able to just barely get away, and with that camera call coming out, Saucy's like, oh, okay, I'm still here. Fills the smoke, makes sure that Team Liquid aren't going to get any cheeky ideas. He's going to continue to play bait, swings around for a second, a third, and now can he get it? No, he's not going to be able to clean house with the classic, but now Enzo left all alone, and he will be taken down by Celsius to break through that. And right now, they're just trying to funnel them into this operator from TenZ. Can he get the kill? No, he misses on the showstopper. It's still alive, but the paranoia is going to keep him alive for just a bit longer. Can he get the swing back out? He finds one. Still looking for the creep up. The paint shows is keeping him at bay. Saucy, look at this timing. He's going to catch Yampi off guard. And now Team Liquid trapped within the site. Mystic does have from the shadows. If he's able to get one kill, he's going to try to swing back out, but I think they might have seen his barrel. No! TenZ scopes out at the wrong time. John QT there for the trade, 4v2. No, now down to a 3v2. Enzo, he's been defending on that wall. The guiding light not finding the exact targets they want. Only Keiko getting flashed out the slow orb just to buy time. Keiko, he needs to get this kill onto Saucy if he wants to make sure they can even things up. Enzo just hiding behind as well, but Saucy wins out. The boom bot spots Enzo. The enemy's toxic screen, the camera, and the trap wire is still so alive here. Paint shell at the ready for Second to make sure he can cover both parts of the site. From the shadows all the way to backside, but that allows Second to get the peek before the wall comes out. Blast pack just to keep them at bay. Mystic now surely spotted here at backside. The Viper's pick comes up, but here come the Seekers through alley. Sentinels are going to wait for that ultimate to give them a bit more information, and Enzo going for the resurrect immediately off of that kill. Second still sprays down for another one. Sentinels keeping the man advantage, and they are just pushing through, overpowering this Viper's pit. It has now gone down, and it's all down to Yampi. He can't find the targets, the paranoia. He has no idea that TenZ has come around. Time not going to be there while he gets the kill. TenZ will be awaiting as the clock ticks down, and it's a 13-8 victory for the squad coming over from Americas. No info, no vision being found yet on a target. Alarm bot still alive on B as well. Sentinel's just waiting for any movement.
Looks like plan B here for Team Liquid, and Keiko gonna get stunned up, but nobody able to punish him. Off of it, is he going to try to push this angle?
Well, I mean, it draws the attention, and they're hoping they can break through Garage, but Sentinels is one step ahead of him, and Saucy still holding C-Link as well. Sentinels, they just don't bite the bait. They smoke it off. They say Team Liquid, what's the eventual movement? They find the main force, now stuck on the site. It's going to be Enzo stuck off of that stun with the Trailblazer. Two members now on this entry point from Garage. They're trying to create chaos, but it is just not enough to make an advantageous attack.
Look at Nats. He's still in spawn. He's expecting some kind of aggression here, just watching for it.
I mean, they've given up that control on A, right? So Nat's surely going to keep his eyes set on that part of the map. Meanwhile, the rest of the force trying to clear that podium, and Keiko barely staying alive. Takes a lot of scratches, but Yampi will be able to help clear that backside. So C given over in its entirety here to Team Liquid. Sentinels, the early retake though. Here comes the paranoia and the guiding light. Yampi, a good anti-flash, but the snake bite right on his feet brings him down so low, below 50 HP. The Trailblazers just trying to get more damage done. TenZ now pinching in from Garage, trying to find anyone on their exit. Team Liquid, they have to pick and choose their battles. They don't want to leave the site empty too early. They'll slowly start to creep out as they now believe they have enough time. Still another flash. Keiko left on the site, buys enough time for his teammates to regroup on C-Long. The drone trying to get the tag onto the diffuser, can't find it. The spray down comes in. Smoke going to clear. Half still not done for Sentinels. They are starting to run out of time. The trades come through, and they have to dash out. Sentinels, they cannot sit on it, and they have to give up the round. Team Liquid catching up 2-2. Saucy is all alone. Backup now arrives from John QT, so a Vandal is on the site. Drone going to catch sight of at least one. Hasn't spotted Saucy just yet. This is all just to set things up for Saucy. The rest of the members coming into heaven. John QT gets one. Saucy still hiding away. Has he been spotted? He finally has, and he will go down to Yampi. Not much other action as Mystic hiding in the smoke with the shorty and the jump down from Tens.
You're going to keep that kind of lean towards the A side. Now they're going to try to fake the other way, but Zekken gets the opener.
Yeah, but that's the fault line. It draws out a lot of attention. You see Zealous rotating over as well, and Yampi, his job is done. Now it's up to Keiko to get the kill. However, Sentinels, they had a very healthy default, so they're not getting up the site just yet. It's going to be a double near sewers, and Sasi even gets the first kill. Seeker's online, waiting to use it. It's down to the 15-second mark. He gets the call that they don't need to use it anymore as backup has arrived. Zealous gets one kill onto the Flying Mystic on the box, and Team Liquid running down on the clock. Nats will get a clean double, but he just does not have time.
And it's really nicely held there by the Sentinels on that side. And
I mean, they had John QT down on C-Long Cubby as well, right? And this time the operator's still finding good value. An early fault line to try to catch up or at least push him out. They'll get the latter of that deal. Now, the Odin in hand for Enzo. We've seen what he can do with it across multiple maps.
Oh, the post plan is so nasty here for Team Liquid, though. Look at all these ults.
They have a lot going, but Zekken is going to find the read. The Mystic all the way in the corner. That weakens it quite a bit. The lockdown now being pressured by Sentinels. They want to catch up to it. John QT should be able to clear it just in time. It will be destroyed. Just barely dodging out of that Odin spam this time. Can they at least get the half early? The Rolling Thunder comes out, and Team Liquid, do they peek off of it? No, they're happy to just buy time. They have that Odin. They're trying to make sure the Hunter's Fury comes on as well. So many tags, and he's going to get a double on there. Actually, it's going to be his teammate as well going down. 3 kills, one of which he did not want.
For Sentinels, it doesn't, you know, hurt that Team Liquid took out a member with their own Fury.
Keiko going very deep, but Nats is actually going to be the one that gets the first kill. Keiko gets some damage onto John QT. That will force him out, but doesn't quite secure the kill. So now Team Liquid, they can get the plant, but they're going to be stuck on the middle part of the map. Still have Nats' utility watching their flank, so they will safely retreat. Aftershock already gone, only 2 shock darts available for Enzo on this post plant alongside that Odin. Okay, the pressure onto Garage. Trying to keep Sentinel at bay. Oh, this is a pretty fast flank here coming out from Nats. Just waiting for the contact from Mystic. He's waiting with the shorty. He hears 1, he hears 2 footsteps, and it's going to be 1 kill for him. Nats, unbeknownst to the Sentinels team, he sees one up top. No, he hasn't found Zekken just yet. Finally finds his target, but it's too late as the scope comes right back in. The vault line to draw them off with the spike, and now the Odin trained up. There's the bounce off, and it's going to be Yampi who cleans up that kill. Operator has to be saved. They need to make up their mind here. They still have time to rotate, but they just don't have any information, and everybody's spotted, gets stunned up, so the Paranoia not going to find too much value. Saucy not able to stay alive, but Zekken clears 1. He can't get the second jumping headshot, and now it's a 2v2, but weak weapons on the side of Sentinels. They can't get in range for the rifle. On QT, quite fast though. Team Liquid, are they aware of this timing? He is already wrapping around main. Celsius just constantly drawing their attention towards heaven, and John QT, oh, he gets spotted, takes so much damage. We'll pick up an operator. If he can hold this angle, it's up to Celsius to now be able to open things up, and John QT not gonna find the swing around. The Stinger, the legendary run and gun, will it happen? Celsius clearing up the turret first. Can't get one. This is a fast rotate out. So they heard 2 sheriffs being shot out on those beats, and that allows them to identify, okay, B site is going to be the weak one. They're watching the garage push, but it's going to be a double flank from C-Long.
Turret to play off of potentially here for Zelsis, but it's not pointed the right way, so he's gonna have to win this fight. He can't. Nats with the Sheriff gets the headshot.
But look at the positioning from Zekken. John QT barely stays alive, but this is all set up for Zekken to be able to wrap all the way around to C-Link. Saucy barely staying alive, and he's, oh my gosh, Enzo! He reclaims his ghost in time to get the turnaround kill at the jump peak as well on this double. And it's going to be Team Liquid taking over the site, sticking it all the way to the end as the teammates will protect him. The Paranoia keeps him at bay. Trailblazer goes down. There's the fault line. I mean, they are funneling them right into the middle of this map, and that stays a bit too long for that duel. But there's one more. Zekken, he got the spot, but he can't hit the shots as he lands on top of the generator. Yampi already filling backside. He's trying to stay alive, waiting for backup. Oh no! Zealous is not watching the right angle. Mystic able to just creep right on by.
No.
Sentinels has no idea. There's no way they suspect this. Stomping back for the plant. Mystic, he's just waiting for someone else to check the angle.
Spike planted.
Oh, a twist of fate. The guiding light goes out as well.
Oh my god.
Watching Link. Saucy finally finds the target, but not in time to get the kill. Of course, that means Celsius also hidden away as well. So Sentinels, they will eventually pick up that kill. And Keiko will go down.
Now it's just a full-on A hit. There's nothing here but nanos.
Yeah, but they did hold on to that fault line for Yampi, right? I mean, not committing to it for this push onto A, so that means a retake surely in the works for Team Liquid. One kill from Enzo, and that would mean the Hunter's Fury comes online as well. We know how quickly he can pick those up with the Odin. I mean, he just knows where to go for those hits. A delayed lockdown from the attacking side will keep Team Liquid at bay, so if they want to go for the retake, they have to jump right as the trigger ends here for that Killjoy ultimate. The spam coming through to keep Team Liquid at bay. The smokes come out, and here we go. The fault line is out. Keiko lands. He only has a judge in hand, but he's trying to clear the site. Allows Nats and Mystic to pick up the kills as he's just been running circles. And there's the recovery from Mystic. Keiko finally picking one up for himself as well. Zekken all alone. They know his location. There is the Odin. The Team Liquid able to just focus on a main. Swing out. Oh man, unfortunately it's the Marshall right there, and he can't win that fight. The Seekers will be used, and Team Liquid happily exiting. A couple members low on health.
Trading the nanos for the Seekers here, basically. It's going to be another retake, and again, not much util for the side of the Sentinels. Team Liquid even trying to, and he got the tag, can't find the follow-up.
Yeah, but that allows for the angles to be opened up. Nats will get two, but John QT fires right back. The shock dart not landing onto its target, but a 1v3 for the IGL of Sentinels. Can he isolate these 1v1s? Still dodging all the utility. Trying to find the early peek off the dart. Clears it, and not, okay, he will find the target. A little bit delayed, but he'll find the kill. Identifies the Odin, but he's so low. The left click just going to be held. John Cutie wins through that. He's on for the ace, and Keiko, oh my gosh. The early lurk on Mystic and Ace Sewers allows him to empty that site as well. The drone out. Team Liquid taking a bit of a risk, potentially peeking out entirely. Oh, they're funneling them in to C site, but Zekken now goes down, and that's one less option for Sentinels as well. They don't have any ultimates to activate this execute, and it's going to be Zelsis opening up the middle of the map.
30 seconds
You can see that Team Liquid very happy to play aggressive on the other sites to give up space on A. They like their retake chances against this double controller comp on the A side a little bit better. This time around, Tens is going to have a paranoia. There's a snake bite left for Zelsis. Shock dart not going to hit John QT again. He's able to dodge these really nicely.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but he just sees the future, knows the location. And now, here comes that lockdown. John QT has to spend this with his life. There's the alarm bot, and Keiko trying to find the kill. Not able to just yet. Lockdown still ticking by, but the operator good for another. Still a 3v2 advantage for Team Liquid. Pop flash at the ready. There's the anti-flash from Mystic. He'll be able to swing out for the trade. There's a 2v1. John QT shows his back as the smoke dissipates. Looking to go fast and furious right off the bat. The fault line catches Tens right in the middle of it, but he's jumping up and down, and that distracts him long enough for Celsius to pick up the kill. The counter paranoia as well will buy some time. Nats has crept through, but Tens holding strong on market. That trapwire still protecting the back of sight as well, coming out from John QT. Sentinels, they cleared out mid with the Prowler. They are now prepared for the retake, as the last remaining member in Zekken will be coming up to Boba. All members stacked up. Now Zelsis looking for that fault line, but they're pushing him out of a market, and Mystic has gone through. He can't get the right click on the head. Zelsis will fire back. The smoke now trapping Team Liquid. Nobody going for the flank. No time for that. They have to dodge the flashpoint. There's the aftershock and the paint shows just to keep them busy because the defuse is going down. They finally get it through the spam, but it's already been done to half, and it should be able to finish all the way to the end.
Already has as many kills as he did on Haven, so that's a plus.
Yes, that is true. Now, a good seize and a paranoia that keeps him locked up for Zekken to go for the fast push onto Tiles. Trying to get the swing back on the paint shells, but damage already done through this bonus round. Tens has bought up to a Vandal as well, and he's holding this angle on a main. Team Liquid, they saw the initial utility, but they don't expect him to be holding right there around the corner. Yampi gets taken out. That's the fault line gone. And for Team Liquid, on their bye round, this attack suddenly very weak.
Now they should have an inkling that he's going to be on the right, but then you've got Zelsis sliding up on the left here, so Sentinels trying to set up a bit of a trap play off of this smoke that Ten set up.
They have to creep up, but they're going to give him that angle. Nats just peeking right on cue into the crosshairs. Ten still finds vision of one as well. Zelsis still watching the other side, and Ten's holding elbow strong. He's on for 4. John QT just keeping an eye on the site with his spy cam. Tens ready for it. He hears a trap wire broken. Finds. Whoa! No, he will not. Enzo barely winning that fight. Zelsis keeps him at B with the aftershock. And they know now this is a market push. Zelsis just trying to buy time. John QT still holding down in the middle of the site. Enzo, does he choose to just stick it? Barely misses each other. Here comes the drone. John QT can't find the first kill. And that is Keiko staying alive with the showstopper, and it gets the trade as well. Makes it a 2v1. Enzo barely alive. Has to know he can't get away in time. Yampi, did he see him? No, the head scene. There's Sir Marshall. There's the counter shot. Oh my God, Yampi lands it on the dome. And that's going to be Team Liquid with finally a point on the board. Saucy, he is caught. The C's comes through, but he is so weak. There's the aftershock. Oh, what? The backup from Second on the crossfire. Second goes for 2. He goes for 3, and that is the push shut down. Team Liquid put right back into their places from the beginning couple rounds. Nats will find alert kill, but Spike's still stranded.
They found my wire.
Yeah, now this is... I mean, look, if there's anybody in the world who could pull this out, certainly Nats is going to come to mind. But this is very, very tricky. Zelsis here to react right off a contact from Zekin. Saucy right around the corner.
Yeah, you've got Tens pushing out from B as well, so they have a pretty good idea. Zekin wasn't, or Zelsis wasn't quite ready for that. There's
gonna go for it.
He wants to win, investing that ultimate. Sure, it's one of those that can be a little situational. But Nats, he knew he still had some time. He knows if he can clear these two on A, pick up the spike, it's enough time for him to go for the plant, which is why Tens now starting to run over, but Saucy.
And now top mid has to be where the attention is pulled for Sentinels, but the Team Liquid squad, they're going to pull back. They're going to say, okay, nope. We think that they might be anticipating a push, of us trying to get deeper into space. Last time we got that kill top mid, we kind of got collapsed on in mid. So let's try something a little different. Let's see if we can catch them a little off guard. But
yeah, they camera crowded. There's a spy cam. I mean, Team Liquid, they are now stuck with the fault line. There's a recover, but here comes Zekin flying in. Floods the smoke as well, and it's going to just be a peek out. A bit of a risk there, but just playing for time on the side of Sentinels. Oh no! That calls for the Rolling Thunder. They think they're going to be able to win out on these trades. Yampi, he doesn't have much time, but he gets the kill. He can stick the plant, and he tries to bait. Yeah, but look at this pressure being put on by the Rays and the Sova as well, really trying to sell this fake. So Team Liquid, they want to try to draw out some of these ultimates if they can on just one side or the other to make the post plant a bit more bearable. What they did do is shift the weight. So the spike will be able to enter safely into the site from the shadows, gives the Q, and the timing here from Keiko shuts down Zekin. That's Showstopper God, Operator down as well. Zelsis still staying alive with the Rolling Thunder, but Nats, he's being a menace, buying so much time for his team. Another Cyber Cage as well. They cannot chase through it just yet. I mean, if Nats can stay alive and market, that's so many angles that Sentinels will have to double check. And look at how far deep into B main they're playing. They are well aware of these potential ultimates.
Yeah, and you're not going to be able to get a neural theft just yet. So you're going to have to rely on the Nightfall and the Rolling Thunder. Okay. Zelsis does get Yampi.
Yampi can't get it, and there's the deep Rolling Thunder, but nobody gets hit. It's going to be the Shadow Step to make sure he can get the angle. There's Dungeous Fury to keep them off. If a ping comes out, Mystic would swing on it, but he doesn't find a target just yet. Mystic finding one, can't get the kill, and John QT swings on it right away. Once again, the teamwork for Sentinels coming out on top, but they do not have time. On to Sentinels.
Yeah, and this is going to give them a lot of information, though. That Prowler with Tens taking control of B main. They should have a pretty good stack. The Flash trying to buy more time. The Haunt as well.
The Showstopper! It's good for 3! Lands on the entire crowd. The Spike stranded. Covered with the Aftershock. More paint shells being thrown. Second just trying to deny the Spike, and Mystic can't get too far away from it, and that's a quick round.
To re-rotate over towards A. Saucy shifting into position. Zelsis right on his heels, but are they going to be able to get this?
I mean, he's so deep into the site, though. The Showstopper comes out. There's the fault line to slow it down, and Keiko, he just can't clear the site. They haven't checked it. I don't know if they're going to be aware of this. Saucy's still hiding away. He hides right next to smoke, finds one. He can't switch over to the second. Enzo still stabilizing it. Now Trapwire at the back, watching for Tens. We'll see if he's able to shadow step right on over that. Meanwhile, that's another clean shot. Tens
He dodged it.
Yeah, he does dodge it, but they hear it. Nats is close enough, and there's the double. Oh, what? Oh! The aim training comes online. One hit through the wall, two more headshots.
No.
And now it's going to be Mystic falling.
Information for the Sentinels that people are still hanging around. They're going to try to make a play off this.
And there's the swing out on the Paranoia. TenZ
30 seconds
not
left.
risking it at all. Just goes for the quick one kill. And then he goes into main while John QT gets the kill as well. So now it's a double angle. There's a spy cam through the one-way. Yampi swings out. But they have no idea where the Cypher is. Only 15 seconds left. The Cyber Cage just to draw out more time. John QT playing around it. Draws Yampi into the Aftershock. Nightfall, Enzo has to back away from it, but he has to stick the plant. 5 seconds, he just has to hold on to it. No option there, he gets one kill, but Saucy will run away. So now, long angle is trained onto elbow, and the other side with the one-way. Here comes the Rolling Thunder. Zekin just chooses to stay alive. Wants to make sure he doesn't get caught off guard off the box. Saucy wouldn't get caught out in the open, though. So that, Zekin with a nice spray down gets the ping onto the spike. Only 20 seconds left. Team Liquid, they don't have much time. The smoke now dissipates. They have to stick it all the way, but every member of Sentinels now here. Nats, how is he still alive? Meanwhile, hiding right there, ready to trade with Keiko. Here comes the Paranoia from TenZ. He's trying to jump forward. Zekin gets one onto the side. Keiko swings around, gets one, and there's the trade from Nats. Now, finally, some teamwork on these skirmishes from Team Liquid on this round. Still a 2v2, rifles on both sides, but Nats just with the Guardian. The fake. No one fighting just yet. There's the drop. It's a 2v1. John QT!
To make Sentinel's life that much more difficult. Oh, here we go. No, fault line again. They're so good about reading this.
Yeah, I mean, they hear the showstopper, and there's just no hesitation. They empty the site as well. Once again, Saucy on the site. Team Liquid this time, they're well aware of it, but it goes way too high. And now there's the C's on top of the Aftershock. It's just chaos as Team Liquid gets caught in their own trap. No idea that Saucy is still alive on the site. And it's going to be a cleanup. Yeah, for Nats as well to spot for this. And TenZ kind of freaks out there, but Zekin's there on tiles, keeps him trapped up with the paint shells. Fault lines coming out from both sides, so does the Paranoia. Now it is just a brawl in mid as both teams locked in a duel for their lives. Finally, Saucy finding an exit all the way into A site. Can he make sure he gets the first kill? Nats does a lot of damage eventually. Finishes the kill. Spike still in transport. Celsius making his way in. Now they do have him covered from both sides. Saucy spraying down to keep them at bay. TenZ still very concerned about a potential lurk because look at Yampi as well. Also concerned for the counter lurk. Clean shot from Saucy. Evens things up 4-4. Everybody scratched up on both sides. Looking for the fault line to push back out on Sentinels. They want to make sure they can relocate. They bait Mystic into that one as he swings out. Now TenZ coming back, but Keiko good for one. TenZ on the swing out onto Yampi. Still a 2v2, and the half, it's going to get completed. And now TenZ, he can't find the target, and Nats swings back out. Nats is going to stick it. Keiko looking for his target. John QT finds the correct answer. Keiko sticking it to the end. Going to be Nats down. B site opened up entirely. Now, no, it's a Spectre just being picked up here, so still weapon advantage for Team Liquid. John QT, he's good with the Ghost. Takes down yet another weapon.
I can frag, that's for sure. Sentinels now trying to get a little bit deeper into this post plant, shuffling the guns around, making sure everybody's got what they want.
And Zekin's like, dude, I'm so low, I don't need this weapon.
Yeah,
man.
you guys take it.
I'm just here for bait. And that he will be as he's forced out. But TenZ goes for the aggressive teleport, and they don't read it. They have a suspicion, but they have to let go of the defuse. And it's doing the job of buying time. Sentinels, they don't mind if they drop some weapons as they're able to continue to spray down. Enzo all alone, no time. He has to at least find the kills, and he's not going to.
From Liquid here, their weak side, it's going to be Nats being like, nope, nobody's out here. Good luck.
Oh, Yampi can't find the crosshair on the head. There's a swing in from Zekin, and he is quick. Guy has definitely done his warm-ups today. Sentinels, all 5 members alive. Nats just with a Ghost. Going to look for whatever kills he can. I mean, Saucy's kind of low, but you see where he is. He's just watching for that trap wire, playing the safest spot he could. And TenZ will find the head early fault line. It's going to draw it out from both sides.
Oh my God.
Once again, TenZ, are you okay? I mean, he thought about sticking it if he wasn't found, but that does call for the Rolling Thunder. Kept them tied up on the site. Keiko can't find his vision as he's flashed out. There's the counter Rolling Thunder, but Yampi, he is all alone. John QT already deep, and Yampi loses that duel as well. Mystic left all on his lonesome. Paranoia already used, and he found no trades off of it. Sentinels taking their time, posting up.
Just beautiful from Sentinels.
Well, there's some Paranoia as well as
It's so smart. Everybody does their job so well. Elbows clear, sights clear. That's it. That's round over, essentially.
yeah, there's a showstopper. A good stop from second, but Keiko fired up. He is not ready to let go of this tournament just yet. Clears out with a fast push in mid. That is now the breach and the Cypher God. Sentinels, they know they have to push through. I mean, they can't have anyone watching the back just yet. Slows things down to a 3v4. And that gives Saucy a little bit more time to slowly creep back. See if there's been any further pushes out off of the initial kills from Keiko.
Yeah, you got to be a little concerned. It is Nats after all, and you know he's somewhere around the map, and you just never know where. And this time though, Nats just kind of playing it safe, using his utility to keep track of the site itself, and then he'll watch mid. Now getting a little bit of a shift from Enzo. The timing going to be like, we haven't any contact at B, so we better spread.
Yeah, I mean, they can still keep it a little bit safe. As you mentioned on the A site, you even see those cyber cages ready to cut up on the site. You have the recon dart back, so you can go for a counter dart to buy time. Surely this comes out on a timing, or if they hear any utility. So Sentinels, they're purposely just cutting all noise.
Left.
They don't have the breach to pile onto it. The smoke finally comes out. There's the haunt, so they know. Men in backside. The Paranoia to try to extend to just a little bit more space. Sentinels trying to work with what they got here. They'll at least buy some time, but at the cost of so much damage taken by the Rays.
Well, it's going to be tricky for Sentinels to get it done in this round.
Oh, everybody's on top of a box right now. If they can get those early kills, here comes the showstopper. Second, see if he can get the pickup, and he does! He drops the paint shows to buy time. 10 still watching the other angle, and he finds Nats, but that allows Second to hide. Oh, he peeks out with a clean headshot, so does Tens. The crispy aim coming online as Second gets a 4 kill. And ladies and gentlemen, Sentinels will reach the finals here in Seoul, South Korea.